My daughter couldn't do the one thing she had to put minimal effort into to live at birth. She couldn't drink milk. And it's not like we were throwing bottles at her from across the living room, just, come on, drink it! Catch one of them! No, she couldn't suckle. We had to see a lactation specialist because she couldn't figure out how to get the perfectly good milk, literally dripping from the warm nipple, being pushed into her fat, lazy little face, and she can't muster up.
I can be annoying, we can all be annoying. But what's great is like when your kids are annoying as a parent, you can provide so much incentive to them to no longer be annoying. Right? That you can't do with other people. Like you can threaten legitimately to take away all of their stuff. That's power, because technically all of their stuff is all of your stuff. You know, this can be nice to remind them. I wish if my dad powers translated to the rest of the world, I feel like I would hang out in public much more, right? That'd be so great if like some dude's acting like an idiot at a bar, you know, just whistling at the bartender, snapping his fingers, you know, just like, hey, dude, she's not a dog, that's a human being, knock that shit off. You don't talk to me that way. Do you want me to take your phone? Is that what you want? You want me to take it? I'll take your phone. I'll take your phone for a week. I'll smack your ass in front of your friends. Is that what you need? Like a month ago, I told him, like, Monroe, you are as beautiful as a princess. She got mad at me for that. She goes, no, I'm prettier than a princess. I didn't say anything, but I thought you better be, because your personality's shit. That's Bush League. If you were not drop dead gorgeous, no one's gonna love you. No one is ever gonna love you. That's a bad strategy in life. Like, just in life in general, whenever you start involving other people in a project, the more people you involve, the greater the odds that one of them is just gonna fuck it up for everybody else. That's what people do. They ruin things. Other people are the worst part of life. Some days for me, the hardest part about being alive is just knowing that so many other people aren't dead. Just seeing them breathe is frustrating. It sounds awful, but we all have those moments. You all have those days where if you had a magic superpower just to eliminate anybody you wanted, you would use it. Like maybe an hour into that, you just be just willy-nilly, just dead, just constant death. Over nothing. That's what amazes me. Like when you have hateful thoughts, it's not over like when I get mad and just start wishing death upon somebody, it's never because they killed somebody or attacked my family. It's for the pettiest things ever. I will wish hate upon them. Just like, stop staring at me, creeper, dead. Stop standing behind me so close in line I can feel your breath, dead. How do you not feel the dried up white spittle in the corner of your mouth? I have been staring at like a maniac for 7 minutes. It's your own face, clean it, dead. It's not like I'm angry all the time. I think it's not like, I'd say like 23 and a half plus hours a day. No, I'm nice. Like I'm good. It's just that extra 15 to 30 minutes. That's when the hate and the death spiral around in my brain. You know pandas eat bamboo? That is embarrassing for a bear. Die, panda, die. Get off my planet. There's probably not a day that doesn't go by where in a moment I don't at least wish death upon one person. He is not doing it because he is preoccupied with a personal phone call at work on his cell phone, just talking to his friend. I hate that, just ignoring me. And I hate it because it's never an emergency. It's never a call he had to take. You never overhear something like, what? Are you serious? My mom is dead? In that situation, you gotta wait. I know that. 3-4 minutes, I don't know what protocol is. I do know eventually you are gonna remember that you're still thirsty. And guess who's not thirsty, you guys? His mom, because she's fucking dead. He just continues talking full volume, like I'm bothering him at his house. Walks over to the counter, and then when he gets to me, tilts his phone so he doesn't bother his precious friend, and whispers so his friend can't hear. Just, can I get you anything? Dead. That's the moment. Just.
You guys hear the things I say out loud. Imagine what I filter. Do you have any idea how many people I've killed in here? Over nothing. Strangers make me angry over nothing. Like last year, I was driving the day after a snowstorm. Snow piled so high, the 2 lanes are reduced to 1. Cars are slipping around. I'm just trying to get home. And in the middle of this chaos, one jackass decides he has to keep his jogging routine intact. Like he's running down the middle of this nightmare, making it harder for everyone. I didn't want to see him slip or fall. I wanted to see him die. He represented the injustice of the universe to me. Innocent people lead their lives safely every day, still die. This guy not only gets to live after so carelessly flaunting his life, he gets to go home and feel better than the rest of us for getting his workout in. Just, Mother Nature ain't gonna stop my six-pack. Boom, boom! No, die. My son was my first child, and when your first child's born, you learn how much you can love another human being, and then they start talking. And you learn how much love and irritation you can feel at the exact same adorable human being. Like in the course of any given day with him, I'll have a moment where I think to myself, I literally couldn't love you any more than I do. And then I'll have another moment, sometimes within the same minute, where I think to myself, I swear to God, if he doesn't stop talking, I'm gonna leave him at the next gas station forever. Shut your tiny face. I saw a lady at the airport with a beard. Did everyone hear the only two words that mattered in that sentence? Look, I understand hormonally, she can't help having extra hair follicles. I get it. I'm not a monster. However, those extra hair follicles are not literally slapping the money out of her hand every time she tries to buy a razor. Step it up. I can see you. That's rude. That puts me in an uncomfortable position. Suddenly, I'm the bad guy for staring too long, and pointing and laughing and openly mocking, and bringing over other strangers to stare too long, point and laugh and openly mock. I just don't understand people who make poor hygiene choices, especially when they're so easy to correct, like the guy with literally one really long mole hair. Seriously, you're just gonna leave it? It's just been a long decade? Can't seem to find time to work this into your day planner? Sometimes it's so long, I want to be like, you don't even have to buy tweezers. You could probably just tilt your head, wrap that bad boy around a knob, slam the door, and get on with your life.
Normally, I actually am, fairly calm, but then somebody does something like that, and I start thinking some, pretty hateful thoughts. Start thinking stuff like, maybe we should skip the airport today. Let's skip it. Let's just skip the airport. Let's just land this plane in the side of a goddamn mountain. I don't want to die, but right now, I kind of want that dude to die. I'll take one for the team. I'll sacrifice for the greater good. My hatred of strangers in moments like that is so genuine and rich and deep and pure. Do you think maybe you want to make a more positive choice? Maybe you can make a better choice right now. It's like, lady, you could have made a better choice 3 years ago and had an abortion, but you didn't. Nope. You chose to be a horrific mother and birth an entitled monster into the world.